aftermath of the Second War offered nothing but a cold, lifeless pile of rubble. Where others saw only desolation, I could see only the unborn city, the limitless potential of nothingness. It was from this void that you grew into something more magnificent than I could have ever imagined. And now, I shall destroy you.
Whew! I'm beat. I don't think there's anything left to kill in Elwyn.
I trust the Marshal was pleased with your report, Valen.
Oh, aye, Ellie lass. Not just anyone can take on Murlocs. They're the most vile, dangerous, and fishy creatures in all of Azeroth.
And still you managed to survive, good dwarf.
Gregory.
Brother Gregory.
Sister Eleanor, I'm pleased to see you. And Valen, how fare your adventures?
Great, lad. I had some words with the blacksmith while I was over letting the Marshal know me triumphant victory over the Murlocs. Oi, he's given us 7 silver to mosey over to Westfall and make a delivery.
Westfall. Where is that exactly?
West? 7 silver. I can't believe it. We'll be rich.
So, this is Westfall.
Oi, don't I say that with such disdain, Ellie lass? It doesn't look that bad.
They took my little girl, my baby, by the light. Why? Why? You there, please tell me you've seen my child.
Esmeralda, calm down. There's nothing these people can do to save her.
Oh, Taryn, no. They've taken her. No!
Good sir, perhaps we can be of assistance. I am Brother Gregory. This is Sister Eleanor. We are devout paladins of the Order. Our dwarf companion goes by the name Valen, a fierce warrior of Dun Morogh.
So, the Order finally sends soldiers to battle against the wicked Defias, eh? Has the cost of the clergy's daughters' ransoms dipped so deeply into the cathedral's coffers?
Forgive me, but I know not of what you speak, good sir.
Ah, yes. Because they aren't the ones who have had their daughters whisked away by Defias rogues in the dead of the night. They aren't the ones who have been run off their land by horrid goblin abominations. No, they sit and do nothing. Come, my dearest Esmeralda. Perhaps there's work in Redridge that will help us earn the gold to get back our daughter.
By Magni's beard! What was that all about?
I wish I could say for certain.
His tale disturbs me.
Would you still continue, Sister Eleanor?
With Valen and you here, Brother Gregory, I have little to fear.
Aye, that's the spirit. All we need to do now is find Sentinel Hill and deliver this package. It's that time when we were knee-deep in kobolds when suddenly Goldtooth himself popped out of nowhere. His huge gold fang coming straight at us. Remember that, Ellie? If it hadn't been for Gregory showing up when he did, we would have been done for. Aye, now where's the Sentinel Hill at?
Brother Gregory, I never did get a chance to commend you for your aid in Fargo Deep. It certainly has not been the first time you have rescued me.
You speak of the monastery? By the light, that was ages ago. I could not let those ruffians tug out every hair on your head, now could I?
And for that, I am eternally grateful. Gregory.
Eleanor. Look out!
What is that?
Looks to be some sort of goblin engineering.
Bloody goblins.
Are there any more about?
I don't intend to find out. Sentinel Hill looks to be right up ahead. We should get moving.
Let us make haste. We should finish and get back to Goldshire before dark.
Slanic! Finish up with that load and get your tools locked up. Daylight's burning.
Oi, mate. You the lumbermaster around here?
What do you want, dwarfy? Can't you see I'm busy?
Oh, sure. But it just so happens that we've got to...
Hold that thought, dwarfy. panic! Tools! Locked up! Now! Okay, what's that now?
Oi! Delivery from Goldshire!
Is it the Mithril Soul Tips? About time!
Right then, you just make sure that the Goldshire smithy's got me 7 silver, eh? Safe travels, mate.
You're kidding, right? It's sundown, and you're actually gonna go back through Westfall. It's your funeral, Dwarfy.
What do you mean?
Defias rogues, milady. They come out by the dozens at night, searching for anyone who's foolish enough to still be living in this slowly dying land. Heed my advice, milady. Any travelling is best left until dawn.
Alright, I've heard enough. I vote we stay.
Master Craftsman, can you kindly direct us to your inn?
Full up, Pally. Where do you think we sleep? There's a spot that the guards keep safe over by the graveyard. I'd set up camp there.
Ugh, I cannot do it. I just cannot do it. I don't know how your mates find solace here, but there's no way I can find peace with the dead.
Valen, it is not safe.
Anywhere away from that bloody graveyard looks a mite bit safer to me. See, look! With a cosy warm fire, you'd almost forget we were in Westfall, eh?
Valen, extinguish that fire.
Ugh, there's not a rogue about for 100 miles! Ugh.
Valen! Gregory!
A chance to use this finely sharpened blade.
By the light, you shall taste the justice of my order, rogue.
Oh, me head.
Eleanor! Where is Eleanor?
Paladin, I fear she has been snatched away by the vile Defias. Their incessant kidnappings and ransoms haunt our lands.
Who are these bloody Defias, anyway?
You have not heard of the Defias Brotherhood? Very well. They were once the upstanding artisans of the Stonemasons Guild, led by the master architect Edwin Van Cleef.
Van Cleef.
He had rebuilt Stormwind City to the glorious capital that it is today. Rumor has it that, even with all his hard work, the nobles refused to pay Van Cleef and the rest of his stonemasons. People starved to death. They were evicted from their homes.
Ugh, that doesn't sound like a way you repay someone who built the very walls around you.
No, it isn't. Van Cleef stormed away with any surviving members of the stonemasons and swore revenge upon the city. Thus the birth of the Defias Brotherhood. Now Van Cleef sends out his rogues in the dead of night to gather food, supplies, and coin, which has brought this wave of kidnappings to our land.
Where is this Van Cleef now?
He was last known to be in the abandoned mining town of Moonbrook, just southwest of here.
Come, Valen. We head for Moonbrook now.
Ah, she rises from her slumber.
Where am I?
Safe. You are safe, my dear. For now.
Whoever you are, know that the Order will never pay any ransom you seek. Stormwind does not barter with thieves.
Stormwind? Stormwind does not barter with thieves, you say? Well, my dear, perhaps because it is too busy creating them.
Eleanor?
Oi, Van Cleef, show yourself. I'll rip ya limb from limb.
There's no Van Cleef here, little man. It's just you and me.
Stand down, rogue, unless your curt tongue wishes to taste steel.
Threats will get you everywhere, Paladin. Especially those against Van Cleef. Do you plan to vanquish the leader of the Defias Brotherhood?
We come for our comrade, nothing more.
And if the only way to do that was to kill a man?
Then so be it.
Interesting. And you call yourself a paladin?
Oi, enough talk. We've got work to do. Let's go, Gregory.
And where are you going, little man?
Away. We're going away from you.
Aw, that's too bad. Because I could have taken you through the dead mines, straight to where Van Cleef holds your friend.
The dead mines?
Oh, yes. The labyrinth of tunnels await just through that doorway. The dead mines, where Van Cleef lurks in the shadows.
And what purpose would this serve you, rogue?
Kiri. My name is Kiri, Paladin.
What purpose would this serve you, Kiri?
To see if you really have what it takes to kill Van Cleef.
I see. As our guide, I expect you to remain in front of us at all times.
Oh, but of course.
You cannot be serious, mate. She cannot be trusted.
I fear we have no choice, Valen. We must do whatever we can to get Eleanor back.
Lead the way, Kiri.
Oi, even a dwarf would get lost in these mines.
Keep your voice down, little man. Are you ready to spill blood, Pally? Your friend lies beyond those doors.
I do what I must. For you, Eleanor.
Van Cleef pay big for your heads.
On crisp autumn days, even I can hear the distant echo of the cathedral's bells whisper to me, pleading. Can they not hear the roar of deceit? Are they blind to the goings-on high in the towers of the keep? Why am I the only one to see that this alliance is truly anything but? No, you will see as I do, my dear Paladin. All will be revealed to you, Stormwind and all of its corruption, when we cipher it from the remains.
Kiri, how much further?
Not much further.
Oi, do you hear that?
Valen, what?
That. Bloody goblins.
You plan to destroy Stormwind?
Raise it to dust. It is the only way, my dear.
There must be another way to purge this corruption that you speak of. Think of all the innocent people.
I am not a madman as I have been made out to be. My dear Paladin of the Order, if I can make you see the reason to my ways, surely all of Azeroth will understand.
Are we there yet? How far does this even go, anyway?
Valen, enough!
Don't you snap back at me, mate. It's not like any of this is my
Your fault? Oh, do not insult me, dwarf.
What? You didn't really believe I wanted any of this to happen, do you?
But it did happen, Valen. Who was it that took up this ridiculous quest in the first place? Now look where we are. And for what, Valen? For what?
7 silver.
7 silver? I swear on my life, dwarf, if Van Cleef has touched even a single hair on her head, all the silver and gold in Azeroth will not save you from my wrath. What is this, Kiri?
It looks to be a large door.
Hey, well, I'm so glad you're here. What would we do without you?
Where does it lead, Kiri?
Only one way to find out.
Wait, you're serious? I thought you said you knew the way.
You said you knew where Van Cleef held Eleanor, rogue.
If you could just shut up a minute, maybe I could pick this lock and we can get to Van Cleef.
And this burning desire for his blood. Surely even in the Defias there is honor among thieves.
Keep quiet, Pally. This lock is just too...
I require answers, you wench. And by my blade, you will give them to me.
The answers you seek lie just behind this door. I just know it.
You said that 2 doors ago, rogue. This is getting us nowhere. Fire in the hole!
Of all the reckless things I have seen you do.
Van Cleef.
Geary! Ah, she's gone!
Quickly! We do not have a moment to lose.
It won't be long now, my dear Paladin. The engines are nearly ready, and when they are, we will make way to Stormwind and cleanse the city from Azeroth. I must see to the preparations personally, my dear. I hope you understand. In my leave, I'm sure your chains will keep you company.
We must find Eleanor. Phelan, go below. I will search this deck and see if I can locate her.
Aye.
Eleanor?
She is safe. I wish I could say the same about you.
Oi! Ellie!
Valen, in here, quickly!
Ellie, lass! Thank the ancients you're all right.
Valen, we must hurry. I believe I've been held captive by none other than Edwin Van Cleef himself. He plans to bombard Stormwind to rubble.
Van Cleef? He didn't happen to touch a single hair on your head, did he?
Yet another paladin, eh? It seems only fitting that agents of the very same order that I rebuilt would one day come to slay me.
I seek only my comrade. I do not wish to kill you.
But I do. Miss me, Edwin?
Kiri?
And you, Pally. I won't be needing you any longer. Who has the last laugh now, lover?
Does it really have to come to this, Kiri?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Gregory! Light, give your strength and blessing to this one in need.
I fear this wound runs too deep, my dearest Eleanor.
Light, give your strength and blessing to this one in need.
The prayer has no savior strength, Eleanor.
Oh, Gregory, if only I knew more able prayers.
Shh. Speak not. Just listen to the words I have always wanted you to hear. I love you, Eleanor.
Oh, Gregory, no, no! Light, give your strength. Light, give your strength.
Do you hear that, Edwin?
What did you do, Kiri?
The engines. This isn't good. We must go, now!
No, we cannot leave Gregory.
There's no time. I'm not gonna let the same thing happen to you too, lass. Come on!
I love you, Gregory. May the light guide and keep you safe.
Edwin, I'm so sorry.
I should have never left you. I love you, Eleanor.
It was at this time that Valen identified a malfunction in the ship's engines. What he calls an overload caused them to explode. We barely escaped with our lives, Father. Brother Gregory was lost in the explosion.
Tell me, my child, while you were held captive by this Van Cleef character, did he speak to you of matters pertaining to Stormwind?
What do you mean, Father?
It is known that there was, shall we say, a disagreement between this Van Cleef and the city's upper echelons. You gained no knowledge of these nobles. Did he mention any by name?
No, Father. He mentioned no names.
And you say Van Cleef was killed when the ship exploded, yes?
He and Brother Gregory. Yes, Father. While I did not see Van Cleef's body, and the body of the rogue known as Kiri for that matter, no one could have survived the blast.
Ah, indeed. Yes. Good work, my daughter, good work. You truly have made the Order proud. Pardon my leave, I must share this glorious news with the rest of the Order.
And the plans for Brother Gregory's remembrance?
All shall be handled in time, my daughter. May the light bless you.
Are ye all right, lass?
I'm fine. Thank you, Valen.
Do not mourn your inevitable devastation. Once the plague of the corruption that darkens your future is swept from your heart, you shall rise again from the ashes to ascend to unparalleled heights. Sleep, my child, and know that you have been loved, for you await not destruction, but resurrection.